Hi, my name is Leighanne Jordan, and welcome back to my show. Happy Election Day! Make sure you voted today because it's so important. This week, I'd like to introduce Sam Hebestreit. Sam, it's really important that we voted today, and it's Election Day, and I thought it would be a great idea to have you on the show today because about your involvement for Election Day.
Of course, yeah. So I represent Carol Pike. She is running for J-Town Mayor, and before this, I had never gotten into politics at all.
Really?
But yeah, so this was my first experience, but it's been quite the ride.
What exactly do you do for Carol Pike?
So every event she'll hold, whether it's something, whether she got endorsed by someone such as the FOP, or whether, she attended an event, or, really anything that she's involved in, they will, send me pictures, and if I can't attend the event, they'll send me some important details from the event, and they will pretty much just be like, hey, can you post this? And it's my job to come up with something that is appealing to an older audience, but also for anyone else that wants to, participate.
Sam, that's pretty cool. That's awesome that you got involved in that. Sam's a junior here at Bellarmine, and what's your major?
Communication.
He's a communications major. Are you involved with anything else on campus, or?
So I guess I have an internship selling insurance policies at Northwestern Mutual.
Wow.
So yeah, that's definitely
pretty busy.
Yeah.
Did you vote today?
I have not yet. I had an event this morning, but that is exactly where I'm going right after this.
Well, I'm so glad that I could catch you before. I mean, you're pretty busy today. You're all dressed up. Are you looking forward to your school year? Like, do you want to talk about how you handle all of this, how you manage all the stress, stay involved?
Yeah, so it's really just a matter of time management, knowing that like when I wake up in the morning, like this morning when I woke up, I knew exactly what I had to do. At 6 o'clock, I woke up and I knew that at 7 o'clock I had to start on this, and that, by the end of the day I need to have this done, and I need to start switching my focus to this. And, it can be difficult with school and, part-time job and internships, but it's fun.
Do you want to talk about the internship? Like, how did you get into your internship and just the whole process?
So over the summer and into this semester, I applied to as many internships as I could that I felt, would kind of fit what I wanted to do. I don't know exactly what I want to do, but I kind of have like, an idea, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And after applying and going into a fair amount of interviews, I decided that Northwestern Mutual was the best opportunity. It was the hardest opportunity that came my way, but I felt as though it was the best.
That's great. So you're gonna graduate in 2024?
Yes.
It's awesome. It's coming up. Do you have any idea of what you want to do post graduation?
I'm really not sure. I'm really hoping that either this internship that I'm taking or with Carol is gonna open some doors.
That's why we become involved and do internships.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you have any advice for any younger students here at Bellarmine looking at internships or just looking to try new experiences and opportunities?
I would say start as early as you can. I made the mistake of thinking, I can wait until, junior year, and, you're in your first couple years in college, you're kind of like, you feel, I guess, cool. You want to kind of get that college experience, outside of the classroom. But one thing that I wish I would have done is started internships earlier, started getting involved earlier, just networking, really, just getting involved in as much as I possibly
So important.
Yes, it is.
It really is. I see you on LinkedIn all the time.
Yes, yes.
Are you an avid LinkedIn user?
I am starting to, yes. It was one of those things where I started it for a class I was taking.
Gotcha.
And then I realized very, very quickly that it can be a very, very good tool to have in your pocket.
That's great. So, are you from Louisville? I didn't ask you that.
Yes, I'm from Louisville. I went to Trinity High School.
Okay, cool. So you like the Louisville area?
I do.
Is that where you'd hope to stay post-college?
If I did stay here, I wouldn't be, upset, but I would love to go somewhere else just to say that like my job, took me to another place. I just think that's
yeah, that's pretty cool. That's great to know about you. And I mean, I would say we're good friends since we do have a couple of communication classes together, so I do know a little bit about you. Yeah. During your free time, do you like to hunt?
I do. Oh my gosh, yes, I do. I do.
I'm going to kind of change questions a little bit. See, you're pretty excited to talk about that.
Man, yes. I'm so excited.
You want to switch conversation a little bit and talk about what you like to do during your free time and when you're not so involved and busy. So, you like to hunt?
I do. So, I kind of got away from it for a little while. You know, I got wrapped up in the whole, school thing. And then I had a buddy hit me up, I'd say about 2 months ago. And he was like, hey, deer season's coming up. Like, you should get into it again. And that was really one of those things where I didn't realize how much I needed to take a break from everything until I took a break from everything.
Gotcha.
And now it's like my favorite hobby, but it's also a way for me to decompress and a way for me to just, kind of relax and not, put my focus on something that I like to do.
That's great. How did you become involved with hunting? Just grew up with it?
Yeah,
Really?
It was, a lot of family members, and, I had a gentleman that my mom was dating, for a while when I was younger, and, he kind of stepped in and was that fatherly figure, that I guess I wanted, and he really, changed my perspective on, the outdoors, so.
Do you have any other hobbies you like to do that we don't know about you?
So I love to fish, of course. I feel like that goes
Yeah.
But I love to fish, and then hiking and camping.
You like to be outdoors?
Yes, all the time.
That's great. Have you hiked anywhere cool or fished anywhere cool?
I have. So I went to last spring break. I went to Las Vegas, we stayed in Las Vegas, and we went to the Grand Canyons and Zion.
All the national parks.
Yes, and
beautiful.
That trip changed my life.
Did.
It really did.
Do you want to elaborate on that?
It was the fact of I had wanted to go out there for so long, and of course, your dad or my dad was like, "Hey, yeah, we'll go out there. Of course, he's a busy guy. I'm a busy college student, and it finally happened. And going out there, I had hiked every place in Louisville, and going out there, where everything is completely different, and everything is so not like it is here. There's just tall cliffs. There's no grass.
Yeah.
And it was the fact that I knew that if I worked hard enough, and I really put my mind to my studying, that if I got a good job, I could take trips out there all the time, and that I can continue to travel and have those changing experiences.
So some foreshadowing for your future.
Yes.
We might see you out west.
Oh man, that would be awesome.
That's great. It has been so much fun getting to know you, and I feel like we started off talking about some of the important stuff and your involvement here at Bellarmine, and make sure you go vote, but it was really cool to get to know you. I didn't know some of these things about you. So I think that's all the time we have. Do you want to do some fun questions?
Yeah.
Maybe some questions people don't know about Sam.
Yeah, let's go for it.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. What is your favorite food?
I would have to say crab legs. That's all.
Crab legs.
I feel really elegant when I eat them. It's like rare to eat them nowadays.
Do you ever eat, this just came to me, that's why I'm asking. Do you ever eat, when you go fishing and you catch a fish, do you eat the fish you catch?
Sometimes, yes. Me and my buddies, we got into that, not last summer, but the summer before that. You see all the YouTube catch and cooks. But yeah, that was really fun. I love doing that with in creeks, smallmouth.
So you love seafood and fish and
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Good for you too. It's good.
It is good for you. That's right. All right. If you could teach any subject here at Bellarmine, what course would you teach and why?
I would probably teach communications, and that is not because I'm a communications major, but it's because communications is such a large aspect in every industry.
Yeah.
No matter whether you're a dentist, a car salesman,
right.
or an entrepreneur, communication it's the heart line of everything. If you don't have communications, then everything goes down.
I'm glad you talked about that. I mean, it's very evident that in your studies here at Bellarmine and everything you do outside of Bellarmine, it's very important.
It's
so
huge.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
And my last question for you. I'm really interested now. What did you want to be what career did you want to be when you were a child?
Really, I thought that I wanted to go into some kind of nursing or, respiratory therapy. That was what my major was the first year here.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So that was I don't know. That's what I want to do. I want to go into something like nursing, just to help people, you know. And then
That's
I
very
realized
nice.
that
Yeah.
you can do that with communications.
There you go. You're gonna change the world, Sam.
Thank you. I hope.
Well, this has been so much fun, and I'd love to have you back. So thanks for being here today.
Thank you for having me. This is awesome.
This has been Leighanne Jordan and Sam
Hebestreit.
I didn't want to mess it up. Thank you for being here. And if you're ever interested on being on my show, make sure to check out Knights Media Network and email me. And go vote. Right, Sam?
Yes,
Go vote today. We'll see you all later.